Targaryen cannot be trusted.
The Mad King's daughters will destroy the realm.
We have an army, a fleet, and 3 dragons. We should hit King's Landing now.
The North remembers. We know no king, but the king in the North whose name is Stark.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. This is going to be my Season 7 Episode 2 next episode preview video. There will be spoilers in this video, so just be careful for them. The clip itself is only about 20 seconds long, but there's quite a bit in here. Lord Royce, who's pretty much the commander of the Knights of the Vale, tells Jon Snow that the Targaryen cannot be trusted. The Targaryen name is in ruins after the Mad King, and it seems like everyone must know that Daenerys is now in Westeros and is made base at Dragonstone. Did she send out ravens saying that she has claimed the Iron Throne and all the Lords of Westeros must bend the knee to her? Many people of Westeros won't be too keen on another Targaryen on the Iron Throne, and especially one with 3 dragons, an army of Unsullied, who are not very well liked in Westeros, just because they're slave soldiers and they're eunuchs. And then you've got the Dothraki and the Ironborn, who are well known for raping and raiding, the Sand Snakes who killed their prince, and the Tyrells, who were once former allies of the Lannisters, but also they were allies with Renly, so they're always changing sides. Jon Snow must have Samwell Tarly's letter that he sent at the end of episode 1, talking about Dragonstone and how it's got a mountain of dragonglass on the island. And Jon Snow must have told everyone about his plan to get the dragonglass, fight against the White Walkers, and hopefully get Daenerys on his side, as her army, plus the 3 dragons, would help out a lot. And if the Knights of the Vale are already doubting Jon Snow, how long can this alliance last? Maybe Littlefinger steps in, and to try and get rid of Jon Snow for the time being he says, "I agree," and then Jon Snow leaves to Dragonstone, which allows Littlefinger the free rein to try to turn Sansa on Jon Snow because Jon's not here. And then you've got Cersei telling the court that the Mad King's daughter will destroy the realm. It seems like Cersei is gaining allies, and we might see Randyll Tarly in this scene. In the war room at Dragonstone, Yara wants to hit King's Landing now, as Dany's army is much bigger and the 3 dragons change everything. Will Dany agree to this? But Tyrion say no. I've always thought this would be so stupid to send in the dragons to King's Landing, as they would cause so much destruction and a lot of innocent people would be killed. Dany needs the support of the people. She can't kill them with her dragons, then expect the survivors to love her. Maybe Yara and Dorne go to King's Landing, or try to get there, and that's when Euron Greyjoy ambushes them. The Winterfell gates are opened. I think this is Jon Snow leaving with Davos to meet with Daenerys at Dragonstone. Okay, this is the big scene. Is Arya and the Lannister soldiers attacked by wolves? And is this Nymeria? It probably is, but I will go out on a limb and say this is actually one of her pack, and it tries to attack Arya, but Nymeria comes and saves her. And then we get that reunion between Stark and Direwolf that we've been waiting for since season 1. But I don't think Nymeria's sticking around. I think she might be a 1 episode and done. I don't think she'll die, I think she'll run off back in the Riverlands of her pack. Arya said she was going to King's Landing to kill the Queen, but maybe she hears about Jon Snow and Sansa, so she goes north instead. She needs to be with her family. Remember, the lone wolf dies but the pack survives. Ellaria Sand stabbing someone? I have no idea who she's fighting with here, but when it comes to Yara and Ellaria Sand, I couldn't really care to be honest. Get Yara with Daenerys. You've got Sansa looking worried. Has she done something that affects Jon Snow, such as tell Littlefinger vital information? Or now that Jon Snow's gone, she's starting to panic a bit? Dany and Varys talking. They've never actually talked, have they, on screen? He was loyal to her father, and might reveal more information to her. And then the final scene, Jon Snow choking Littlefinger in the crypt of Winterfell. I think Jon is starting to realise that Littlefinger's trying to turn Sansa against him. Maybe Jon Snow is warning Littlefinger to stay away from her, or maybe Littlefinger has said something. This episode preview was a bit strange. Why did it reveal Nymeria? But even if it is just one of our pack, that still confirms that Nymeria will be there. The wolf doesn't look very big to me, but it might be larger than we think, because we know that Nymeria is massive. She might be just as big as Ghost, or even bigger. Arya was badass in episode 1, so with Nymeria by her side, she can only get even better. So what do you think? Is that Nymeria? And what's going on in some of the other scenes? So leave all your thoughts down in the comments below, and then if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it, as that really helps me out. And if you want to stay up to date with all the season 7 information and all the videos, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.